The Toronto Raptors claw their way to victory once again, 110-98 in Portland. So the first thing we got to do here is, we got to drop one. I'm also going to drop a bomb for, can you guys guess who? Can you guess who? I'm going to drop a bomb for all the Raptors fans that we had in Portland tonight. We're also dropping one for them. They did a fantastic job making a lot of noise for the Raptors players in that arena. So great job on them. And some good news here. If you didn't see this game, and this is the first bit of the game that you're getting here, this review that I'm giving, RJ Barrett was back in the lineup tonight. I repeat, RJ Barrett was back in the lineup tonight. And so we will start there. Colin Murray-Boyle still out with a thumb injury. Obviously, Pirtle still out with the back injury. Jacoby Walter out still with the hip injury, hoping to see those guys back soon. And so now with RJ Barrett coming back into the lineup, the Raptors now have 10 consecutive starting lineup changes. Consecutively. Starting lineup in this game, Immanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scottie Barnes, Look at me, I'm already messing up his name. Sandro Mamukelashvili. I got it right that time. So first of all, when this game started, it was just a bad shooting display from both teams. It was awful. Both teams were just chucking up bricks for the first couple minutes. Nothing was really happening, but Quickley did come alive early in this one, just after that. Okay, 7 points early, nails a three, hits a couple good floaters, and some of these floaters that we've been seeing Quickley miss at the beginning of the season that he typically makes, he's starting to make again, because I like those little floaters. Uses his speed, gets into the paint. If he can't get all the way to the basket, he throws up the little floater, and they've been going in more efficiently in these last about 10 games. He's been looking a little bit better going to the paint, and the Raptors had a 10-6 lead with 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. The Blazers, ladies and gentlemen, with 5 minutes remaining, were 2 of 17 from the field. You heard me correctly. They were 2 of 17 from the field. They were just abysmal shooting early on in that first quarter. And the Raptors are doing a good job of defending, keeping people in front of them, good with help side. They were turning them over. They had 5 turnovers at that same point with actually 3:26 remaining in that first quarter. Raptors then subsequently go on a 7-0 run and quickly ended up with 9 points in that first quarter. It was a 19-12 lead after the first quarter. So the Raptors did hold the Portland Trailblazers to a season low 12 points after the first quarter, where the Blazers shot just 4 of 26 from the field, which is 15%. Raptors had the advantage with fast break points, 4-0, but the Raptors were being severely out-rebounded after that first quarter, plus 10 for the Blazers, 24-14. And the major reason because of that is because of Donovan Clingan. 29 minutes in this game, he had 13 points. But he had 16 rebounds in this game. And so the size was a bit of a factor. He's a very large human being. And we know that we are undersized at that possession. We're playing a bunch of forwards at that position, And it was tough, man, because yes, you can box players out, clearly. But sometimes people are just large human beings, like I mentioned. And that's hard to do consistently all the time when you have a guy that big. It will cause issues. Bobby Webster and the scouts, please, for God's sakes, you got to finish. You got to figure this thing out and finish this experiment with all of these forwards being played at center. It's annoying as hell to watch. It's annoying.
It's happening over here during whole season. I've been calling it back. It's a complete crap.
Find us a damn center. Backup center. We know Pirtle is there, but he's injured. And even when he's in the game and has to come out, we still need another backup center. I mean, I know it's not just me. It's driving everyone nuts at this point. And I'm sure we're not going to see anything till the trade deadline. But for God's sakes, we need another backup center, and we need it very, very soon. Like I mentioned, 19-12, Raptors lead going into that second quarter. And Scottie Barnes now picks up his second foul. And he was unusually quiet in this game right up until about the fourth quarter. So we'll talk about him probably a little bit more towards the end of the show. But Quickley was looking good defensively, good on ball, picking up his defender and picking up steals, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal with 6:30 remaining in that second quarter. Blazers, though, this is the problem that I was having. Blazers were getting into the paint. There was no interior defense, easy layups, and now the lead is cut to 34-32. It's a 2-point game with 4:42 remaining. And the guy who was giving the Raptors fits here was Shaedon Sharpe. And Shaedon Sharpe, 32 minutes in this game, he had 21 points, but it seemed like a lot more when you're actually watching this game. He was 10 of 23 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point range with 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. And he is going to be a hell of a player. He is going to be a hell of a player, just a high flyer, high motor, decent shooter. He's going to be really, really good. Young player. Proud to have him as a Canadian doing some damage. Just 1 of 5 Canadians to average over 20 points a game. He is a wonderful player. Wonderful player. Gradey Dick gets an acrobatic finish in the lane. And now he has made, at this point, 4:15 remaining in that second quarter, made the last 14 out of 15 field goals in the paint. Made his last 14 out of 15 field goals in the paint. Okay, and the Raptors go on an 8-0 run. Gradey Dick drills a 3. And now Mamu finishes a layup from a Scottie Barnes pass. And Scottie Barnes, man, that dude just has a knack for finding his teammates. He is so good at it. So good at it. Blazers end up going on a 5-0 run, but RJ kills it with a big tip to beat the buzzer at the half. Raptors have a 7-point lead, 50-43. And RJ at that point, still getting his legs under him, but, you know, overall 10 points in this game, 21 minutes, put some pressure on the defense. 4 of 9 from the field. Wasn't lucky at all from downtown, 0 of 5, but 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Gave you 6 rebounds as well, 3 assists, 1 block, just 2 turnovers. So you know what? I'm a drop one or RJ getting back into the lineup. But you know one person I got to talk about right now. We have to really, really put some respect. And I'm talking about respect on the name of Sandro Mamukelashvili. Okay, he was player of the game. 35 minutes in this game, 22 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point range, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, but also gave you 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal in this game. Back-to-back 20-point games for Sandro Mamukelashvili. 34-24 plus 10 in rebounding at the half, the Blazers, and the Raptors had 11 points off of turnovers. But this guy, Sandro Mamukelashvili, I mean, are you kidding me? Talk about a great pickup for the Raptors from Bobby Webster in the offseason here. Just one of the biggest pickups of any team, in my opinion, when you see what he has contributed to this team, especially with that contract that he has. We're talking about a guy who comes out, plays hard every game, high basketball IQ, can shoot the ball, is rebounding the ball, is dishing the ball out, doing a decent job at times defending as well. I mean, what more can you ask for from Mamu at this point? What more can you ask for? He has been fantastic. And I mean, absolutely fantastic this season for the Toronto Raptors. So the Blazers Raptors come out for the third quarter. And what have we been seeing with the opposing teams when they go up against the Raptors? We've been seeing zones and a whole bunch of different type of zones. But the Blazers come out and put on a 1-2-2 zone. Raptors struggled with it for the first couple possessions because they were settling for some bad shots, but ultimately they ended up making some big shots against the zone, and then they had to crumble it back in to a man-to-man. And Ingram was a reason for that because he was making some big shots. 35 minutes in this game, 20 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. We're going to drop one for one Brandon Ingram as well, okay? Because at that point, early in that third quarter, he did have 14 points. And the Raptors and the Blazers were kind of going back and forth for a little bit in that third quarter, kind of going bucket for bucket. Nobody really getting stops in a 2 to 3 minute span of just going in, laying it up, coming back, Raptors laying it up. 3-point shot for the Blazers, 3-point shot for the Raptors. It was just a slobber knocker for a few minutes going back and forth. And now Gradey Dick comes into the game. He drills a 3 for the Raptors to go up 66-63 with 5:45 remaining in that third quarter. Gradey Dick in transition once again gets the ball, scores in transition, a dunk, two-hand flush. And Gradey Dick has now scored 10 points in the 5 out of the last 6 games. So we're going to drop one for Gradey because let's give Gradey Dick some credit where it's due. He was struggling for a long time with the Raptors. And I mean, really, really struggling. And to see him now score 10 points in 5 out of the last 6 games has been really, really nice to see for Gradey Dick. We need him. He made some really nice, timely 3-point shots today, some timely buckets. And we need everything that we can get off the bench, especially when you don't have a Colin Murray-Boyles and you do not have a Jacoby Walter in there. You need guys like Gradey Dick to be able to step up. And we're not asking him to go out there and score 18, 19 points here. Gradey Dick, let me give you his numbers. 24 minutes in this game. He had 10 points, but he was efficient. He was 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3-point range, 2 rebounds, gave you an assist, only 1 turnover in this game. And so let's show a little love to Gradey. Okay, let's show a little love to Gradey because he's playing hard. He's playing hard, and from a defensive standpoint and with effort. And we are going to get back to Gradey in just a little bit because there are some things that I want to talk to him. He made a big play with effort later on in this game that I want to discuss. But the Raptors, man, they were getting some pretty bad turnovers in this game. Total turnovers, 16 for the Raptors, 15 for the Blazers. But one thing that I see with the Raptors in regards to their turnovers is a lot of them are they're unforced turnovers and they're live ball turnovers. So there's just some really bad passes that the Raptors are making. They're live ball turnovers, so they're getting back out and running it in transition. And that sets up bad things to come for the Toronto Raptors defense. So you want to see them clean that up a little bit, make sure they're giving high IQ, crisp passes to their teammates. But overall, 2:40 remaining in this third quarter, the Blazers were 6 of 10 from 3-point range. 6 of 10 from 3-point range. They started off shooting horrifically from 3-point range in this game. And so that lead now crumbles to a 2-point lead after the third quarter, 76-74, just a 2-point lead, like I mentioned, going into that fourth quarter. And the Blazers had 12 more field goal attempts than the Raptors after the third quarter. And overall in this game, the Portland Trail Blazers, and we're going to get to some team stats in just a second. The Portland Trail Blazers had 13 more field goal attempts in this game than the Toronto Raptors. They were 39 of 98, shot 40% from the field, while the Raptors shot 45 of 85. They shot 53% from the field. Raptors, 9 of 29 from 3-point range, 31%. The Blazers shot 13 of 45 from 3-point range. Only got to the line 10 times. I'm talking about the Blazers. They shot 7 of 10. The Raptors shot 11 of 17 from the free throw line. But remember how I was telling you that the Raptors were getting their behinds kicked on the glass? Yeah, remember that, right? They come all the way back to win the rebounding battle in this game, a +1, 46-45. So they definitely battled on the glass in that second half. We gotta drop one for them. So the fourth quarter starts here, and Mamu, Jameson battle, back-to-back threes. Raptors go on an 8-0 run. And the Raptors really started giving the ball to Scottie a little bit more, and he was scoring on the inside, creating for teammates as well. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists with 7:56 remaining in that fourth quarter. So it was relatively quiet for Scottie, especially on the offensive end. He also gave you 6 blocks in this game. Okay, I got to admit myself, I went to go here to look at how many blocks because I saw he gave you a few blocks. I wasn't sure if it was like maybe 3 blocks that he had. 6 blocks, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 blocks. 6 blocks.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
6 blocks? Come on. We got to drop one here. Because I was telling, like, Scottie was doing his damn thing on defense. And all 5 Raptors starters in double figures. Immanuel Quickley, he did play well in this game. He had 20 points in 34 minutes. He was 9 of 15, so he was efficient. 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range, gave you 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Only 1 turnover and 2 steals in this game. And so Immanuel Quickley is playing better. He's making better decisions. And he's giving the ball up faster. He's not forcing up as many bad shots. Immanuel Quickley, let's give him the credit that he deserves. He's playing a bit better. We're not asking him to go out there and do things he can't do. We're just saying play with a higher level of IQ, push the ball up the floor, don't hold on to the basketball so long, get it to your teammates, find your teammates, and he's taking good shots. 9 of 15, efficient. He's rebounding, creating for teammates. That's what we're asking for. That's what he's doing. We're going to drop one for him as well, okay? He deserves credit there. Now, Clinnigan, like I mentioned at this point, had 15 rebounds, ended up with 16 overall. He was killing the Raps on the glass a bit. And this is the thing I wanted to talk to you about Gradey, because remember a few episodes back when Gradey was really, really struggling, I talked about what he can do to help this team win. Forget about his offense. Forget about offense. Don't worry. Do something else. Take accountability on defense. Stay in front of your man. Communicate. Play that help side defense. Dive for loose balls. Do all the other things from a defensive standpoint that help your team. The coaches see it. The fans see it. Your teammates will recognize it. Do things that'll help your team win from a defensive standpoint. And it's just all the little things. So Gradey had a nice hustle tip that was missed off of a Sandro Mamukelashvili free throw. Getting really good at saying that. And he tips it out. The ball is recovered by Agbaji. And this is towards the end of the fourth where the possessions really, really count. And it was a hard tap out. And Agbaji ends up getting the ball. And the offense continues to move. The ball gets to Brandon Ingram. He's outside of the paint, closer towards the baseline. They throw the double team at him, still makes the jumper over 2 of them. And it was just a big possession, a very big possession. And Scottie Barnes ends up coming alive in this game on both ends of the floor. Because remember, I told you he had 8 points early in that fourth, and he did end up with 15 in this game. And so Ingram, what I realized, and Barnes, they look really calm under pressure in this game. Just no panic. No panic. But you don't have to panic when the rest of your guys are stepping up. You don't have to panic when the rest of your guys are stepping up. And that's the beauty of what we're seeing with the Raptors in this game. Jamal Shed, quiet game tonight. Agbaji, I'm going to show him a little bit of love as well. 22 minutes in this game, 10 points, 5 of 8 from the field. Gave you 4 rebounds, 1 assist, gave you a steal and a block as well. Only 1 turnover. So I'm going to drop 1 for Ochai Agbaji because he did play pretty decent in this game. And now the Raptors are 500 against teams with winning records. Guys, this team could be good. This team can be good. And they are good. They're 28-19, almost 10 games above 500. And you're still missing your starting center, along with Colin Murray-Boyles, along with Jacoby Walter. And I am confident, I am confident Bobby Webster is going to go out there and find us a damn backup center. Or else we're going to have a lot of things to discuss in the comments when I do a show focusing on one Bobby Webster and what he did at that deadline. Okay, at Mike Roach 7 on IG, at Mike Roach 23 on X. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, share the Mike Roach Show. Hope you enjoyed the episode with my main man, Jack Armstrong. I will try to get you another guest by next week. And just thank you for all the love and support, man. I mean, I can't do this show without each and every one of you. I am happy that these late nights are coming to an end. It is almost 1 a.m. again here in Toronto. Just rough. But it has to be done. It has to be done because you, the Mike Roach listeners, the subscribers, are absolutely fantastic. And I just love all the comments and just the respect that you guys show for each other in the comments. And this is more than just basketball. So I'm hoping everybody is doing all right. You're having a good start to the year 2026. Hope everybody is blessed and staying safe, And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be coming at you with some more content. I think I'm going to start doing player profiles where I'm going to be doing shows based on just one player. And I will be talking about the one player. And then I'm going to get you guys hopefully to get in the comments and share your thoughts on it as well. I'm going to drop one of those very, very soon. I won't tell you who that player is going to be, but I already have it mapped out. And that show is coming very, very soon. So this is the Mike Roach Show. Very good win for the Raptors in this one. Until next time. I'm out.